Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're gonna make a small video. Hopefully it don't get into shorts because I don't make no money off of that. Plus, who's gonna care about what I gotta say anyways in shorts? So my dumb ass is already on house arrest. Oh no, it's wrong ankle. Let's see if I can show you guys. Dude. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I'm already on house arrest. It fucking sucks. So to explain to you about the rules that I got to deal with. So for one, I can't leave the house, period, other than go to work. I can't even do groceries. I have to order the groceries through Walmart and have my mom pick it up, as embarrassing as that is. Yeah, if I lived by myself and I have my own place, yeah, I can do groceries once a week. But since I live with my grandma, they won't let me. But what else are the rules? So I got to fill out this paperwork and it has to be in by every Wednesday. And it has to be a week ahead. So to give you an example, so basically this Wednesday just passed. So if I didn't put my work schedule for next week in, it wouldn't count. I wouldn't be able to go to work for that whole entire week. So I have to stay ahead of the paperwork every Wednesday, a week ahead. If not, I can't go to work and I lose my job. Even if it's mandatory and I have to go in and I did not put it on the paperwork, I cannot go in early or stay over or go in an extra day because it's already happened to me. So also you got to give yourself a good window about when to leave to work. So like you can leave, you could say it's going to take you a half hour to get to work and it might only take you 15 minutes, but just in case you can put extra 15 minutes, right? Same thing with leaving work. You can give as much time as you want, like you give yourself 30 minutes, but in reality it takes you 10, an example. So that's about it, unless you do religion, but you have to have your pastor or whoever is going to write the letter saying that you do go to church. And then you have to give the pastor the letter every time, saying that you was there for the time being that you was at church. And that is way too much. Yes, I go to church. I was doing every other Sunday. Even if I wanted to do every Sunday, I would know. I'm not trying to, let my pastor know that I'm on house arrest. It's way too much. So I'd rather just pray at home, read the Bible at home, and just do what I gotta do at home. And then once I'm free, I can deal with that. Because the thing is, if you make a mistake, you can go to jail while you're on house arrest. So I can't go on the front porch, can't go in the back porch. The only perimeters that I can go is in the house, upstairs, downstairs, but I can't go outside. Even though I have a dog, I still can't, if my dog decides to run away, I still can't chase after my dog. I would have to call the police station or call somebody to try to get my dog. But in reality, I won't be able to go outside. So a lot of it has to do with just I'm stuck at home for 6 months. The biggest problem to this, I had to plead guilty to all charges. I could have had some charges dropped, but because I pled guilty, because I could have did jail time, so I wouldn't have to do jail time, I decided to, save my job because I get paid $22 an hour, and it's kind of hard here in Pennsylvania to find a $22 hour job. And then that's another problem. I need a haircut. So it's hard to find a $22 job. So I decided to say, fuck it. I pled guilty and got myself on house arrest. I could have did the jail time. It would have gave me less sentence between probation and parole. Probably even less money that I would have to pay to the government. But still the point where, like, I should have just did jail time instead of doing house arrest. I only did it to protect the job. But then at the same time, it's like the house arrest is going to mess up my job. It's a double-edged sword right now that I'm playing with. So, no, house arrest is not easy either, just like if it's in jail. Let's say your girlfriend cheats on you. Guess what? You stuck with that. You lose your job, you stuck with that. You lose your car, you stuck with that. You can't go outside. You can't interact with nobody. You can have people come to your house, which you already know I'm going to do. I'm going to still do me. But for a fact, like, you know, you can't be outside interacting with people. You can have them come in. So another condition with my probation and parole and house arrest, I can't be around alcohol or drugs, which I don't, you know, I drank probably 1 or 2 beers. I'm not much of a big drinker, and I'm not an alcoholic, so drinking is not an issue for me. But an example, my ex-girlfriend, because we keep dating and breaking up, toxic ass hell relationship. So an example is with her, because she can't stop drinking. If she has alcohol in the house and we live together, I'll be in violation of my probation and parole, even though I'm not the one that's drinking. And let's say, you know, she drinks White Claws. It's a female's drink, right? Even though it's a female's drink, even though it's her drink, but because I'm not allowed to be around alcohol and it's inside the house, I go to jail for it. It's violation. So basically, me and my girlfriend, we decided to break up because she's not planning to change. She already told me she's going to continue drinking. She's going to continue doing her. And I'm not going to jail for nobody. You know, I'm already dealing with my situation as it is. And, you know, pussy is not worth it going to jail. You know, if a woman is not willing to change for you, well, homie, guess what? She ain't in love with you. It's called let it be. You know, it is what it is. Everybody's different. Me, an example is if I'm dating a woman and she doesn't like that I smoke cigarettes, and I'm like, well, you know, I'll change. If you want to be with that person, live with that person, marry that person, you're going to change. So the point is, don't be on house arrest. Don't do the shit that I do. Make better decisions. You know, I know jail can be worse, but I've been in juvie when I was, you know, in my about 12 years old. So I already know how the system works. Same thing with probation and parole. I already know the system. I already know the rules. They don't even got to explain it to me. I've been arrested too many times. And a lot of this stuff, too, is depending on who you hang out with and who you date. You know, you dating the wrong chick or you having the wrong friends will get you in a lot of trouble. Like something I give my ex-girlfriend example all the times is like, you know, you're going to end up going to jail for drinking and driving. You're just as bad as me, regardless of what crime you decide to do. Drinking and driving, I think, is considered a felony. Don't quote me on that, but I know you're supposed to do jail time, or they put her on house arrest, or they put a breathalyzer inside the car. But yeah, drinking and driving is just as bad. You can kill somebody while you're drinking and driving, or you can kill yourself while you're drinking and driving. So, but I try to give people advice so they don't do the shit that I do. It's just harder for me to stay away from individuals. I don't know why. But anyways, don't do house arrest because it sucks. And there's just so many ways to make mistakes. So let's say you pick house arrest. And you say, well, no, I don't want to do house arrest. I want to do jail time. You're going to be in violation because you accepted the fact to be on house arrest. So now you're going to get more time added to you because you want to do jail time. So if I got 6 months of house arrest, now they're going to add the 9 months I would have had, 6 to 9 months I would have in jail. Now they could put it up into like 1 to 2 years, you know, because I violated the house arrest because I chose to be in jail or prison, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, just, you know, think about the decisions you make so you don't end up spending as much money into this court system. I already spent, well, just court fines alone is $15,000. Then probation and parole and house arrest, I don't know, because until I don't get the bill for it, I won't know. But I know it's a shit ton of money. I guess I'm going to be stuck working a lot of jobs to make ends meet. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know, yep, I'm on house arrest. It's official. It sucks. But there's nothing else I can do other than deal with the consequences and move on with my life. But I will give advice this. Don't date a person that is not willing to change and ease the problem to your life. Leave that person. Don't force them to change. If they don't want to change, you got to break up with them. It might hurt you. It might break your heart. But it's better in the long run. It's a blessing, not a curse. Staying with that person that doesn't want to change is a curse. It's not a blessing. The only time it becomes a blessing is when they change and be the person that they have to be. that's a blessing. To give an example real quick, right? So my ex-girlfriend's an alcoholic. She can't stop drinking, and it makes my relationship terrible because she becomes toxic while she's drinking. She falls asleep during sex. A lot of stuff that she does. So if alcohol was not a part of our life, we wouldn't be arguing, right? We would move on with our lives and enjoy each other's time. So if she changed on drinking, we wouldn't have no issues, if you understand. If she chose to stay the same, then we will always have issues. It would never work. So to give you guys a man's example, if a man's abusive to his woman and he does not change, regardless if it's physically, mentally, all of it, if he's that abusive towards her and he doesn't change, that's not good either. You know, you gotta pick your battles and stay with the person that gives you the best results in life. Life is built on progress. It's about money, respect, and about what you have. Why about what you have is important is if you have kids and you buy a house, you can, you know, give that to your kids. Yeah, they got to pay taxes and all that stuff, but there's still a house that they don't have to do credit check, a loan for. They can sell it and make a profit. Like there's so many things you can do with assets, like your cars, your motorcycles, your houses, you know, electronics, depending on, you know, how expensive electronics are and when you're planning to sell them. But anyways, the point is, find yourself a person that is willing to push you to the next step. And find yourself a person that's willing to challenge your mind. And it's not going to keep you stuck at the same level. Find yourself a woman or a man that wants to buy a house, that wants to have their credit fixed, that wants to buy a car, have a good job, go to school and do what they got to do, but still be able to give you attention and love and respect that you need. Somebody that's going to support you through the good and bad, because not every day is going to be good. Not every day is going to be bad. We have good days, we have bad days. So everybody, anyways, if you like my videos, majority of it is going to be about my house arrest and things I buy and I get to review here at the house. I should be able to still ride my motorcycle and make videos, but again, this just giving you guys an example of the videos that are going to be coming up. So if you like the video, put a like, put a comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're going to ride motorcycles, ride safe, drive safe, and I'll definitely catch you guys on the next video.